Why is everything chrome?
I got the check and I blow it. My diamonds be shining, I know it. You're getting heated, I see it. I got the car to control it. I'm at the top, you below me. You say you getting money, then show it.
Now, Gunna really exposed the rap game and the so-called street code in a couple of ways. Want to talk?
All right, Gunna, bro. I know Gunna snitched, whatever he snitched, yada yada yada, and all that. But the thing that baffled me about Gunna snitching is how everyone was all like just being a hypocrite for it. Like, so I think you don't understand how many artists the industry has blackballed off of snitching. I don't even know why they blackball people off of snitching. That's just wild to me. But like Young Papa, 6ix9ine, they all got blackballed for snitching. But exactly when Gunna snitched, everyone just wanted to go blind, bruh, and not see anything. That's the only thing I had about the problem with Gunna snitching, bro. This mad heads were just hypocrites, bro. Like, where was this energy? Where was this? Oh, him snitching was fine when it came to other artists like Young Papa or 6ix9ine. Where was the energy for that? Like,
a little bit about that, and I'm sure you know why we're having this conversation. Gunna, also recognized as Gunna-tello by some, of course made headlines a few weeks back after he got released. Gunna was incarcerated on the YSL RICO charges along with him and his guys. YSL, Thug, and Gunna got indicted on these charges.
Bro, Young Thug, I don't think Young Thug's getting out of jail, bro. I don't think Young Thug's getting out of jail, bro. Like, everyone is folding on this man, bro. Everyone is folding on this man. Like, it just might be, like, unless, keep it real, I see Young getting at least 10 years. 10 to 20 years. 10 to 20 at least. 10 to 20. Like, they're not going to do a whole RICO on this man and get all these people into jail just for Thug to just walk out. Like, after this whole trial. They're going to put him, he's going to get at least a couple years, bro.
Back in May of last year. However, on December 2022, a couple months back, crazy how time flies, after 7 months of being locked up, he became a free man. This release, like a lot of us already know, was possible due to a plea deal Gunna and his legal team were able to negotiate. He took this plea agreement called an Alfred.
The only thing is, I know some industry people, like rappers, are not effing with Gunna, but Gunna makes good music, so if he continues to make good music, he'll be cooling. He'll be cooling. Yeah, the industry's not gonna mess with him per se. I don't know why. I just don't know why. And if Thug gets out of jail, he's most likely never gonna talk to. But I think he's gonna be fine.
Plea where he essentially pled guilty to one or several offenses, but at the same time maintained his innocence in the process. So he pretty much pled guilty without technically pleading guilty, and that allowed him to finally get the F out of the box, and so that's what happened. The response to Gunna's release was very expected, at least from my perspective. Gunna's a snitch, he's a rat, he folded under pressure, somebody better snatch away his street cred, because this ain't it. Not only was the internet saying these things, but we did also see a couple rappers who chimed in about it.
Gunna never seemed like a street dude, bro. He never seemed like a street dude. So
Boosie was one of them, of course. He ended up calling Gunna a rat.
The only thing I hate about Gunna compared to the 6ix9ine situation is, well, at least with 6ix9ine, them niggas did him the F wrong, bro. Them niggas did him the F wrong. They stole from him, F'd his baby mama, just did him the F wrong. Him snitching on them to get away from them was understandable. The thing about Gunna's John is, like, Thug never seemed to do nothing wrong to you. You knew what you were getting into. I can say the same thing for 6ix9ine, but Gunna, you knew what you were getting into. Thug never betrayed you, and then you just basically did him dirty, bro.
Things to say, but that's not surprising since 6ix9ine did cooperate with law enforcement. So obviously he wanted people to keep the same energy with Gunna as they did with him, which I'm not really gonna fault him for. Something else that happened was Gunna,
bro, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy, y'all. Don't pick and choose. Don't pick and choose who y'all F with and not.
Followed by some industry rappers on social media. So what happened is Gunna made his comeback to social media with this picture right here. On a caption of the photo, he said, "Niggas acting like they switching to a side, but it's only one side. Hashtag YSL the label, free."
I saw this post. The thing that's funny about this is, when he was on the stand, didn't he call YSL a gang? I don't know why you're calling it a label now, bro. Like, might as well just keep it 100.
A few days after this post, Gunna ended up getting unfollowed by a couple rappers, one of them being Lil Baby.
Lil Baby don't F with him no more.
Lil Baby and Gunna, practically brothers. Not related, but they've been extremely close for a long time.
Gunna makes better music than Lil Baby. I don't care what anybody say. Lil Baby's not a good artist to me. Like, that's a hot take. I know that's a hot take. But I just never liked Lil Baby.
Collaborators as well. I mean, not only did they come in a game together, but Gunna actually played a part in helping teach Lil Baby how to rap. So Lil Baby was one of the people who unfollowed him in the midst of this entire thing. Another rapper who unfollowed him was Meek Mill, who hit the button right after Lil Baby. All this unfollowing shit, by the way, super corny, but I digress. Aside from that, we have a couple other things. Another person who joined the conversation was Durkio, Chicago's finest. Dirk, after that whole Gunna situation went down, previewed this record on Instagram, where it appeared he was taking some shots at Gunna. I'm saying appeared, but really anyone with a set.
People are definitely gonna start using lyrics about Gunna in songs now.
At 2 years, we'll know that it's about Gunna. On a record he previewed, Dirk said, "I pray for the girls who die from BBLs." And then on the next line he said, "What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell." Or actually he said it more like, "What happened to Virgil, you probably gonna tell." Oh my god, what happened to Virgil, or what happened to Virgil, I should say, is of course a record featuring Durkio and Gunna from 7-2-20. I think what Dirk said is pretty straightforward. Clear shot at Gunna, someone who Dirk was apparently close to, but maybe not as close as we thought. Another rapper who got involved is Lil Gotit. Lil Gotit, for anyone who doesn't know who that is, he's a YSL signee out of Atlanta. He's the
bro. Why didn't Lil Gotit get like indicted like with the YSL? Isn't he part of YSL too? Why didn't him and Keed, rest in peace to Lil Keed, but why didn't him and Keed like get hit with the RICO too? Like, I thought they were part of YSL.
Out of Atlanta. He's the brother of the late Lil Keed, who passed away back in May of last year. But Gunna posted a tweet paying his condolences to Keed by saying, "Rest in peace, Keed. I love you and I miss you, twin." Lil Gotit came out the cut and essentially denounced Gunna by saying, "Niggas need to stop the cap," and then he said, "Don't call me twin."
Yeah,
it's been really interesting seeing all this going down. I think this entire story, everything from the YSL RICO indictment to Thug and Gunna's incarceration and Gunna's eventual release.
Keep it real. I don't think, keep it real, until Thug's trial start, because I know the plea deal he got, I think he has to come and testify in case they ever if they call Gunna, he has to come and testify against whoever on the, like maybe Thug and everybody. If he does come and testify and say some wild shit, oh my god, that's gonna be crazy. After that, nigga definitely gonna be blackballed. But until the trial, when does the trial start anyway?
Has exposed a couple things. The first one being this: when shit hits the fan, there's really no such thing as
loyalty. There's no loyalty when shit hits the fan, bro. There's no loyalty, bro. Every man for themselves, bro.
Folding under pressure. Let me explain. Let me ask you this. What's the common mantra amongst street rappers? What's the one rhetoric all of them not only promote or advocates of and encourage? Not a very hard question to answer. That would be no snitching. If you get brought in for questioning, no matter how much time they tell you they're gonna give you, make sure you stick to the code. This is a mentality 99% of street rappers allegedly abide by. And one reason why I think it's so easy for a lot of street rappers to stand behind this no snitching code is because they've never been in a position where they've truly ever gotten tested in a scenario like that. It's one thing to be in a booth talking about they try to give me 10, I refuse to.
Yeah, but Gunna, at the same time, you did it so many songs talking about like, I won't never switch, I won't break the code. If my brother and I get locked up, I'm gonna hold it down. And then you just never did none of that. Like, bro, what?
The pigs put me in a pen. Damn, that's a fucking bar, nigga. And it's another thing to be in that cold interrogation room getting grilled like a piece of chicken breast facing 25 to life. I think 99% of people, regardless.
Keep it real. Yeah, that's true. 99%, even me, bro. 99%, bro. Nigga, hit 60 years, bro. Like, yo, give me some chicken, give me some, bro. Just give me some Wendy's, bro. Just give me some food, bro. We got you, bro.
Yeah, street rapper or not, would end up spilling the beans and add some.
But at the same time, I ain't claiming to be a street dude, bro. Like Gunna, like you can't claim to be a street nigga and say all this extra shit that I will never snitch, I will never fold, like saying I'm gang this and all that, then completely never and just completely fold, bro. It's different. Like if Gunna was never a street rapper and never said shit like that, could like just made music regularly, niggas would have been less crazy. Oh, okay, he snitched. All right, yeah, it is. He never claimed to be a street nigga. He never claimed to be all about that shit. But Gunna claimed to be all about that so many damn times. So, bro, what?
No beans on top of that bitch. As a matter of fact, Gunna is of course one of those guys. Like a lot of rappers, he's been a big advocate of the whole no snitching code. People look at
Gunna that's what I'm saying.
Knowing all the shit he said in his records about how he.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't bro. You have claimed to be a street nigga so many times, bro. Like there's so many songs you have claimed to be a street dude. You doing this just like makes people look at you like, bro, you're just a clown, bro. Why?
He would never fold, and now he's a hypocrite, and that's something I actually agree with. I think
Yeah, bro,
too
you
much
can't
hypocrisy.
bro, Blackie speaking mad facts, bro. Like that's pure hypocrite. Like you're just being a pure hypocrite, bro. Just at that point, bro. Like I can understand why most people don't F with Gunna. You could say.
In general, not only amongst a lot of the modern rappers, but specifically in the street rapper section, right? So let's talk a little bit about that. My issue with this entire thing is people refusing to recognize that anyone in Gunna's position would have done what he did. Most street rappers would have done exactly what Gunna.
I understand anybody in the position will do what Gunna did. All I'm saying is keep it real with Gunna, like how y'all kept it real with so many other rappers that have paperwork have came out or they have snitched. Keep it 100%. Don't pick and choose, bruh. Don't pick and choose just because you like this artist better than the other artist. If it if you're cool with Gunna and all, cool with Gunna doing all this stitching stuff, be cool with all these other rappers like 6ix9ine and Papa and all these other rappers that have snitched. Why are y'all blackballing them, but not blackballing Gunna? Blackballing whatever it's called, blackballing Gunna. That's all I'm saying.
Gunna did, no question, no ifs and buts, that would have happened. I can't really blame anyone but Gunna for the response he's gotten though, and I say that because, you know, he's fed into the no snitching rhetoric, and look what happened when shit eventually hit the fan. Gunna and the entire YSL crew got split as a ridiculous indictment, which is
all folded. Most of them folded. Most of them folded.
Regardless of if they're a street rapper or not, are gonna panic. The prosecutors start throwing around double-digit numbers, 30, 40, 50 years. Shit, I'm gonna look at you twice if you don't snitch, because what? You're telling me that you're facing football numbers and the first thing on your mind is, I'm gonna hold it down.
I thought they only had, let me know in the comments. Let me know, I said comments. Let me know if, didn't Gunna only get one charge and it was for, I think he only got one charge, and the other thing was, I think, was there drugs or gun in the car, and he said if it wasn't his, and he said they weren't his. Was those? I don't know. I don't remember.
For the guys? What guys exactly are we talking about? Because they're in that interrogation room singing like The Weeknd right now. All jokes aside, Gunna's a rapper who rapped about all that, yes, but he's a human being, and human beings tend to do what's in their best interest, especially if there's a possibility they're going to be doing 10K.
I don't blame him for snitching. Anybody would snitch in that situation, bro. The thing is, after this, is he gonna still make gang music, or is he gonna still make street music, talking about stuff like this? That's the thing I want to know. Is he gonna do that, or is he gonna switch it up? Because at that point, I don't think at that point, that's. Yeah, let's see.
Capiche? With that being said, Gunna and any rapper who talks a good game, because that's all this shit is, it's not real, it's a game, it's entertainment, and it pays very well. Any rapper who moves like that, i.e. promotes a way of living they don't even believe in, which is 99% of them, they should be held accountable for that. Now that's the part I put on Gunna, because I look at how everything went down, and I'm not surprised by the outcome.
Bro, Gunna, you should have knew what you were getting into when you signed to YSL. Like, you've been in, like, I don't know how long he was signed to him, but I was signed long enough to know what YSL truly was, bro. I know he was signed long enough to know what YSL truly was. And by that time, he still kept saying, F it, I'm with these dudes. You could have you could have left Thug and went and signed somewhere else, bro. But you wanted to stick it out with them. And when shit hit the fan, you just wanted to dip. You could have dipped way earlier, bro. When you found out Thug was really about that ish. Doug was really out here sending hits and all that shit. You could have dipped a long time ago, but you decided not to.
Care to go hard on Mr. Gunna Tello. I wouldn't even be surprised if, hypothetically speaking, Gunna directly pointed the finger at Young Thug and, said this is what he did that, and he did this. And that's because ain't no loyalty in the game, especially amongst street rappers. This is something that should be common sense at this point. Someone who puts no snitching above coming home to their family and putting criminals behind bars, what does that tell you about that? There's a lot of questions people need to ask and answer when it comes to the so-called street code. I want to make this abundantly clear before I continue. Obviously, this is from the perspective of someone who lives in a gated neighborhood, white people jogging at 6 a.m. sharp, the vibes. I digress. The first question people need to ask is, what is a street code and who is it actually relevant to? Unless you've lived that kind of lifestyle and you desire to uphold.
I don't even think it's the street code. I just thought, at least if Gunna was gonna snitch, I thought I can understand him snitching on people like that he never knew in the YSL label. But the thing that really messes, you snitched on Doug, the dude that helped you out from the get-go, put you on everything, and he never did you wrong. It seemed like he never did you wrong when it came to making music and all that. but exactly when shit hit the fan, you were ready to put him under the bus. That's what I think that's fucked up about, bro.
To what they call a street code, it's simply not relevant to you, and that's 99% of you, if not 100. Because
like, it would have been cool if Gunna snitched on like any other YSL member that he did not mess with, except Thug. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with Thug. But at the same time, the Rico, they were only after Thug, bro. So that was low key done up. It was him, either him snitching on Thug or him just going and taking it to trial and trying to fight it.
Well, that's not you. Anyway, so the conversation that was and is being had about this, completely pointless, and I guess I'm feeding into it right now, but I'm a bag chaser. And
hold on, is that Little Meech?
Being had about this, completely pointless, and I guess I'm feeding into it right now.
Yeah, that is Little Meech.
But I'm a bag chaser and the ring things do. Something important I do want to highlight about this entire story regarding Gunna is the fact that most street rappers, contrary to popular belief, won't 9 times out of 10 end up in the same predicament as Gunna.
Yeah.
Which is why
most street rappers aren't actually doing most street rappers, like you could say you could say Meek and all that. Meek, they left this street shit behind when they made it and they're up, bro, and they make money from the music. That's the thing that had me chopped about Thug. Thug, you're already rich. You already made it. Why are you still in the streets, bro? Why are you still doing street activities, bro? What is the point, bro? You're already rich and you're up, bro. There's no point of you to be in the streets anymore. Wasn't you making music the point of you? Like, wasn't making music the reason? Like, making music and I'm tongue tied. Wasn't making music the reason you did that to get out of the streets? You made music to get out of the streets. Why go back in when you already made it? Like, there's nothing to gain other than heartache. And look what happened, bro. They came after you. Now you lost your freedom. Now you're paying mad lawyer fees. Now everyone is turning their back on you. This all could have been avoided if Thug just left the streets alone when he made it in the music industry. This would have been cool, bro. But he just decided to do some clown shit.
Essentially, all of them are able to be so adamant about what they would and wouldn't do had they been in the same exact position.
Like, you already proved yourself earlier in your year. Oh, yeah, I was a street nigga. Then I started making music. I got out of it. And now I'm a millionaire. Oh, yeah, bro. You can still talk your street ish. You already made it, nigga. You already proved yourself. You already made it. Why go back? What was the point? Was he like, you ain't broke, nigga? Like, you ain't broke. Like, and especially as a hot artist as you are, that just brings unwanted attention. You think you're going to, like, I don't understand, Thug. Like, you thought you'd be able to sell shit and send hits on people when you're a popping artist and, like, everyone is watching your every move. No, nigga, that was never happening.
No different from me saying something along the lines of, if I got in the ring with Mike Tyson, I would beat that nigga's ass. Knowing damn well that would be the day my ass sees the Reaper. So if I know that I won't be tested in that way, because what's the likelihood of, me and Mike Tyson ending up in a ring together? 0, unless I'm ready to die, which I'm not. What's the likelihood that your average street rapper, number 1, gets wrapped up in a RICO indictment, and 2, ends up
I'm starting to feel less and less for these rappers, bro. Like, that made it, bro. You like, at that point, you're just stupid, bro. You already, like if you get hit with a RICO as a poppin' rich artist, you're just stupid at that point, bro. Cause you could have just left the street shit alone and be coolin' because you already made it, bro. But these artists are just stupid. these artists are just stupid, bro. I'm sorry.
A lot of what we've seen, if not everything in this story, is based on an illusion of what's right and not right. At the end of the day, we're talking about a criminal organization that's potentially taking lives and hurt people. Elephant in the room is none of this.
If they really confirmed Thug actually sent out those hits, y'all can't say free him, bro. If they really confirm in court that Thug really sent out those hits and killed those people, y'all can't say free him, bro. Because that's mad hypocritical, bro. Y'all can't say free him, bro. Like, just because he's your favorite artist, y'all can't say free him. This is like, same thing with the YNW Melly case. If that dude really murdered his best friend, y'all can't say free him, bro. There's no free him, bro. There's no free my man, free him because you fuck. No, bro, that's dead.
Totally right. None of this is okay. I mean, we're talking about real people getting deleted. So the fact that the conversation has been more about Gunna snitching and not there were potential victims in the story. A lot of families got torn apart as a direct result of the alleged damage YSL, the criminal organization, caused. That tells me a lot about the kind of headspace hip hop is in right now. Anyway, any thoughts on this conversation?
People don't care about that, bro. Catching bodies and all that. is just lit for most people, like fans. Like, oh, that's how King Von was it, bro. You know how many like potentially how many? Nah, they've confirmed King Von had some bodies, but people still mess with King Von. They love that allure of that street nigga shit he done. He was like, people loved that he was a real, that the bodies he caught were real. Like, no one paid no mind to it. People in the industry, that's the crazy thing. People in the industry were still fucking with him when they knew shit about Von like that, bro. It's like, F all that dude makes dope music. He's a cool street dude. But exactly when it comes to snitching, the industry just turns their back on these art. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, it just baffles me.
If you ask me, Gunna exposed the rap industry in several ways, and you know why I think that. What do you think, though? Curious to hear what you have to say. So, yeah, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and like the video. I'm out.
All right, Black people speaking a lot of facts, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna stop listening to Gunna. I'm not gonna stop listening to Gunna because it is what it is, bro. Can't be. Yeah, nigga. But the thing is, the industry is really gonna blackball the hell out of Gunna, bro. He can't they're gonna blackball the mess out of Gunna. They're already doing it right now with the people not messing with him. But the industry has shown that it does not like snitching artists at all, and they'll blackball you out of bro. They'll just blackball you, bro. Like, I remember young what's it called? Is it Papa or some shit? No, I said Young Papa. Pop Hunter, bro. Exactly when this man, his papers came out that he snitched as a child, Uzi stopped fucking with him. Tusi stopped fucking with him. Mad Heads stopped fucking with him, bro. And that shit was wild to me, bro. Cause this was something he did as a fucking child, bro. And people did not, and that shit was so wrong, bro. That shit was so wrong, bro. It just oh my god. But yeah.
They've been trying to put me down. Saying nah, I'm not gonna make it, but I'm going to touch the clouds. I'm gonna take over the town. I've been fighting every day just to turn my life around.